Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the new YouTube video. Today, I'm going to show you the best settings to get the most amount of FPS in Spellbreak. If you don't already know, I stream on Twitch every single day except Sundays, a link down in the description below. Also, if you like these types of videos and you'd like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Okay, so first things first, we're in the practice right now, so I can show you how the game looks like. We go to escape, settings, and we head to the video. Over here, the display mode, obviously, if you want to get as much as FPS as possible, you will have to go full screen. I usually run window full screen when I'm streaming, so I can alt tab faster and it doesn't have that weird freeze effect. Display resolution is my main monitor resolution. I play on 2K because my monitor is 2K, which is 1440p. If you're 1080p, make sure to have a 1080p setup. Limit FPS. So for the FPS, I have mine locked to 160 because my monitor is actually 165 Hertz. And if I want G-Sync enabled, I'm running 5 FPS lower than that. So that's 160. If you have a 144 Hertz monitor and you want to go with G-Sync, if you do have G-Sync, 120 is the way to go. Make sure to just lock your FPS. Otherwise, if you have it unlimited, you might think, unlimited is the best. It's actually not. You will stutter. Your stream will stutter. It just won't look good. Graphics quality, we have over here, you can choose whatever. We're gonna switch them so it doesn't matter what you do. I have mine set to high, and then I just switch some other stuff. Over here on the 3D resolution, I have mine set to 80%. Basically, what it does, it upscales your resolution. For example, if it's set to 100, that's basically 2K. So I play on 1440p. You can see that I have 140 FPS, but I realized the most that if you actually lower this down to 80% or 80 on the 2K resolution, this might change it for 1080p, but I'm not sure. On 2K, once you lower it down to 80, it actually increases your FPS to like 20 more, so you get 160. I have stable 160, no problem. And then if I go to geometry detail, I have everything set to high basically, because I don't see any difference and it just looks better. Geometry detail I have set to high. Then shadow quality I have set to high as well because I like shadows. Anti-aliasing. Basically what this does is over here, if you go low, you can see my hair. It's so like shiny and stuff. It looks weird, the hair detail. If I put it back to high, you can see that my hair just looks better. And the FPS difference is just not as big. Like 160 right now. If I go back to low, it is still gonna be 160 because it's maxed out. I don't see the difference. The game just looks uglier in my opinion. So I like to keep it in high. Texture detail, I have mine set to high. This just, lowers down the textures. The walls look not sharp enough if they're lower settings. So unless you lag really bad, I would go maybe medium, but keep it on high if you can. Materials and effects. This is when, for all the stuff that is happening, spells, materials dropping, effects happening, all that stuff. I keep mine on medium because I realized even going on ultra, it drastically decreases the performance, and going lower than that, it just looks really ugly and really disgusting. So I like to keep mine on medium. It's, in the middle, and the game looks nice, and there's a good FPS increase. Post-processing, this has to be on low. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of FPS. Like if I go to ultra, the game looks a tiny bit better. Not even noticeable. It just post-processes everything twice. And my FPS, you can see it's barely hitting 140 right now. 150, 140, depends. If I do some abilities, it drops to 130. It's just not worth it, and the game doesn't even look that good. So go drop it down to low, accept, and boom, 160 stable. No matter what you do, it's 160. Again, V-Sync, make sure this is off if you want to have G-Sync. So have this disabled, and then display performance stats. If you want to see your stats, obviously you keep this on so you can see it on the right side of the screen. On the gameplay, you can switch some other stuff, show health and armor alerts, show equipment health. You can toggle the crouch. I don't know why you would do that. Swap gauntlet slots. You can, switch your main and your secondary for Q and E. You can invert your mouse. You have all the stuff over here. My sensitivity is set to 20. I have 20, 20, 20 on 800 DPI. I think, that's just my personal preference. If you like something else, you can switch it up, obviously. HUD scale, mine is set to 100. If you want to have cleaner look, you can drop it down to like 30. This is super small. I've seen a lot of League of Legends players run super small HUDs, but this is all personal preferences again. You can probably run it to like 50 if you want. Looks okay, and you know, not too flashy, hides a lot of your screen so you can use it for, you know, to see enemies and stuff like that. I actually like 50 now. Key binding is you can bind whatever you want. Make sure to, you know, set your push to talk button to either your mouse button or whatever you use, because you need to talk in these kind of games. Right now there's currently only squads, so I would recommend you to make sure, you know, to use push to talk. Otherwise people will not be able to hear you and you'll probably lose the game. Audio, make sure to set up your output device, master volume and sound effects volume, lower it down however you want. Music volume, I have mine set to off because I usually run, when I play this game on stream, I usually run my own music on top, so I don't want the music to overlap. Voice input, make sure it's set to your actual microphone. You can lower down and put your microphone volume up and down if you want. So if your mic is quiet, you put it up. If your mic is loud, you put it down. Voice output is this, you know, the speakers. And you make sure this is set up to use push to talk. Nobody likes the open mic, you know, open mic person. It's disgusting. Whenever you join a game and the person in your team has a open mic, you know, that you hear their TV, their parents talking and stuff like that. It's just not good. So make sure to turn that on, and let me know how you like the FPS now. I hope this guide helped you. If it did, please make sure to smash that like button down below, subscribe, and turn on the bell for the future notifications. Currently, only 2.4% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed, so help me change that. Again, I do stream on Twitch every single day except Sundays. If you want to stop in and maybe play some Spellbreak games, let me know. See you there. Peace.